The question today is, how are you minding your own business? Let's get into it. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Super excited to have my lovely friend Sara on the podcast today.
Thank you. The
Sara,
pleasure is mine.
Thank you so much for coming.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm so excited. And I love your energy, by the way. You make things feel so easy and light.
Good.
So thank you for that.
Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for the compliment.
Of course.
I'm so excited to have you here, and thank you for driving all the way from Jersey. I know it's hard with traffic and parking, but you made it.
Yeah, and I was excited coming here. It was good. Yeah.
Guys, she's literally the sweetest human. This is going to be such a fun episode. Sara,
hope
tell everyone what you do.
I'm glad that you asked me what I do, because if you asked me who you are, I wouldn't have answered the question. I don't know. But what I do, I can talk hours about what I do.
Okay, well, we're going to have to unpack the other part, but for now, what do you do?
Okay, I'm an interior designer. I went to school for interior design, and I have more than 10 years experience in interior design. And when the pandemic hit, I started doing virtual interior design. And now I own a boutique virtual studio where we offer virtual interior design services nationwide to everyone who values home and on a budget also. So you get a great design on your budget.
Okay, we need to talk about my tiny one bedroom here, because it is a little bit of a hot mess express. We can do that offline.
Yeah,
but
I would love that.
I would love that too. So let's walk through. You're an interior designer, and then you pivoted to online interior design. First of all, what made you start your own business?
Oh my God, I was a mom here. I had 2 kids, and it was hard during the pandemic. And I was like, what am I gonna do now? I'm not working. I'm a full-time mom at home, which I love. But I was like, I have to do something more. And usually at my house, at my home and my apartment, I used to always change things up, do it one corner at a time. And then we came with this idea, why don't I do it online? Then people can just come to me. I can help them decorate their house, their apartment. And when I Googled it, it already begun. People have already started doing virtual interior design, and there were these big box companies. And there weren't a lot of boutique interior design studios out there. So I actually started on Etsy. And once things started to be really, really good, I decided that it's time to have my own website and my own, I started Instagram at that time. And ever since, it was quite a journey, and I'm so happy.
That's amazing. So you got to live into this founder life, but also be able to be a mom still.
Exactly.
How did that impact your work at home?
Oh my God. First of all, that's a privilege, and I feel so lucky that I'm able to drop off my kids, pick up my kids, and still do what I love to do as a designer. And it was amazing.
How old are the kids?
I have a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. So when I started, it was very slow because I was still with them at home. They didn't go to school. And when I first started doing this full time, it was 2 years ago, when both of my kids were full time in school and after school. So this is when I really went all in, and it's been growing in a very surprising way for me, because I wouldn't have imagined that this would happen. And now we have a small team of designers, and it's growing, and just
oh my gosh, that's amazing. So I know when I met you at that networking event in New Jersey, you did not have a team yet.
No, not yet.
Oh my gosh,
congrats. Thank you so much. And I was very scared of taking that step, because I've always seen myself as a designer. So it was but how another person will do that? I'm gonna need to change everything. But I started hiring only people who are very, very, very talented. So it's only people join the team if they went to school for it, they are professionals, they are very, very talented. Because I get a lot of people who want to start out, and they're not really there yet, because now I'm so proud that we have our own aesthetics, and people who come to us and come to me, they're we saw a lot of interior designers out there, and there's a lot of good designers, but we love your style and we want to work with you. And that's that was the challenge for me, to hire designers who have the same aesthetics and like train them also to have that same level. So our work is very consistent, and this is what I want, like quality designs. So you're coming to us, but you're going away with a great, great design, and you're going to love your home.
So walk us through, what is your aesthetic and how did you learn to create that signature look for yourself?
Okay, well, as I said, I've had a lot of experience and I travel a lot. So I think that the mix of my culture and coming here and traveling to Europe, I think all this mix influenced a lot of...
By the way, what's your culture? Where are you from?
I'm from Lebanon. I'm
from
proud
Lebanon.
Lebanese American, yes.
I love that.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
I think, and in our culture, we value home a lot. So like, even growing up, my mom used to always change the decoration. We always like love having people over. We host a lot. So this really impacted my how I see home, actually.
Right.
And I always like to see, and I love art, and I love to feel things, and I love to project this into my designs. And we are really flexible for like aesthetic wise. Like if your life is simple, we make it simple, but in a very different way. Like it's different. It's not like a generic design that we give you. We really take our time to ask you the right questions and it's really a privilege that people actually tell you some personal things about them and they share this, and I don't take this lightly at all. I really appreciate every single woman and person. Like now we are having also men working with us. At first it was geared towards women, but now also like even men are interested into designing their homes. Like they want to stay at home more. They want to, indulge in that.
Yeah, home is where your heart is, but like home is the place where you should be able to feel the safest and the most grounded.
Exactly.
And absolutely.
I don't take my home lightly at all. Like it's a privilege for everyone listening. If you are able to have a house, a home, and just having the luxury of decorating it and having that, I think that's the point of everything, like having a place where you can be yourself and safe, as you said.
Yeah, and your home reflects who you are too in every phase of your life,
yes,
right?
Exactly. Like I heard someone say like once, and it really stuck with me, that you cannot be who you want to become, or you cannot step into who you want to become if your environment reflects otherwise. So you can never and I truly believe that our spaces hold energy, and they are supposed to support us in every chapter of our lives. And our taste evolves with us too. Like if you've seen my designs from 10 years ago, they are different from my designs now. Like you should like always be in touch with your beautiful side of the world. I don't know if that makes sense, but
it does.
Choose to see beauty every day in the simple things. Make it your default.
I love that. So you're a traditional interior designer, and then in the middle of COVID, you learned how to design online and now support people all across the U.S. or globally?
Now I'm focused on the U.S., but I've had also clients from Australia, from London, from Malta. Like, it's amazing.
God,
I know.
It's so cool to see how much your business has evolved, and I'm so proud.
Same. I'm also
so proud of you. That's
Thank
amazing.
you so much for saying that.
But I want to hear, so how did you learn the technology that it took to develop quality interior design work while you're not physically in the space? Because
exactly.
I'm one of those chaotic people where I love to touch like fabric, and I want to go see the art and see what the paint goop looks like on the canvas before I buy anything. Like, how do you deal with a client like me? And then how do you as a designer also learn how to create something from a space you haven't physically been in?
Of course. Well, us as professionals, our floor plans, we are so used to them. Like, we can imagine and visualize ourselves in them, in this space. And especially because we worked a lot on physical spaces, it's like second nature to us. So this is first. Second, I also went for a 2-year certification in product design because I love furniture design. And they gave me the skills of presentations. Like now I can present everything, and we are very comfortable in the virtual world and in the presentations. Our presentations are so beautiful and so easy, and the process is so smooth. So we have streamlined the traditional interior design into an easy and smooth process online. And now, because it's getting very, very trendy, we have softwares specifically for e-designers. So we use now, at first I didn't. I used to use Canva, and I used to do all of these softwares, that AutoCAD, like all of these. And then it was trial and error, and every client, I learned something from them. Like I always ask for feedback, like how can I make this better? How can I make this experience better? So I always rely on the feedback of the clients. And we truly care, and we're always answering their questions. And so in these few years, we really mastered that. And every client is different, and we work with every client depending on their style and how they like to communicate with us. Some people love email, some people love text, some people love a video call. So it depends on the client and on the person.
That's fantastic. I want to talk about interior designing, because when I think of hiring an interior designer, I feel very intimidated. Like it creates this luxurious feeling where it doesn't feel attainable or reasonable for an average Jill or Joe Schmo to come in and go, I'm hiring an interior designer. How do you break that perception that people have to make it more accessible to people like me, for example?
I'm thrilled that you asked that question, because, as you said, for a long time, interior design has been reserved for the people who have a lot of resources or they have a lot of time. So we are on a mission to make great design accessible for everyone who values home. So we give you a great design on a fraction of the price of the in-person designer. So you see everything. You see your space in 3D. You have a shopping list that you can get everything. You can go to the vendor and see, because you like to see everything in person. So you have that opportunity to go see, because you can be redirected to the vendor's website. So if it's, I don't want to mention any names, but you can see that, like vendor, you can go to their shops and see it in person.
So maybe it's IKEA, maybe it's West Elm,
maybe it's Great & Barrow,
maybe it's Pottery Barn.
Yes.
Maybe we're not endorsing anyone, because we don't have affiliate codes. We don't make money off of that.
Exactly.
But
yes.
Everyone use your imagination.
Yes. We work with everything. And even like when we start with the questionnaire, we ask you, what's your budget? Like, what's your preferred vendor? We ask you a lot of different
Can I say that a word? Is it allowed to be like, do you also give us Amazon links? Like, is that an option?
Oh my God, this is our specialty of mixing. Hi.
Love.
And now, like, honestly, there's a lot of beautiful products.
Dupes. It's called a
yes,
dupe.
Yeah. I don't like to say that because they're not.
Temu.
Yeah, exactly. Amazon has great, like, I love Target also.
Love Target, yes.
A lot of different vendors, and we mix and match. So when you give me your budget, I like allocate maybe 40% on the bigger pieces, the ones that are going to last you for a few years. And then we can compromise on the decor and accessories where we excel in this. We give you that designer look on a good budget.
Good budget.
Yeah.
Well, I will say
So we are breaking that barrier. That
this.
Interior design is just reserved for the super wealthy or super, I think it should be reserved for people who value beauty and value home. That's it.
And this is coming from a stay-at-home mom who started a business in the middle of COVID because you just wanted to do more.
Exactly.
And it's something that you love to do.
And because we were stuck at home, I really appreciate it. Like, I want to look at this corner. It has to look beautiful. Like, it has to be practical too. Like, it shouldn't just look beautiful.
Right.
It has to work for your life also.
So I want to talk a little bit about unpacking like motherhood and also partnership in the middle of starting a company, right? Because the perception that I have of a stay-at-home mom is you're the homemaker, you're the caregiver of the family. Mm-hmm. What did your husband say when you're like, babe, I think I'm going to do this, and oops, I'm accidentally making money. I think we need to go all in on this. What did he say?
He's my biggest supporter.
That's amazing. Honestly, what does he do, by the way?
He's a doctor. He's an internal medicine doctor, but he supported me, and he still supports me with everything. He gives me ideas. He's like so involved, and I love this because it gets very lonely sometimes, and having that support truly, and sometimes he gets on my nerve, but that when he gets on my nerve, he unleashes something great. Like, I swear to God.
Really?
I
So
swear
every
to
time
God.
you're like, you're annoying me.
Yeah, but like,
But you inspired
but
me.
then exactly, I'm like, thank you for pointing that out, because sometimes you need somebody to push you outside of your comfort zone,
Yeah.
and this is where the magic happens. You need to choose your tribe very, very carefully. I always say that, because some people will lift you up, some people will lift
Do you
you
have
down.
like a lesson that you had to go through to learn that?
A lot of lessons, but
We don't have to name names, but if you have a particular story you feel like sharing
well,
that we
it's
can
not
learn from.
specifically, but when I first started like doing the Instagram thing, it was hard, because everybody like, what are you doing? What are the videos that are you doing? Is it serious? You're a virtual, some people used to give
they're
me
skeptical.
that vibe.
Yeah.
But now I feel like, oh, now it worked. Like, so just don't let anyone put you down. Don't let anyone rain on your parade. Just trust yourself, and who cares?
I was watching a reel the other day, and the founder was like, just block everyone from your hometown and your family. If you get anxiety about being cringe, block everyone that you know that loves you, that will tease you or say something to make you feel insecure. They don't get the privilege of watching your stories.
Anyone.
Yeah, they're done. If you're going to be mean, like, you're canceled.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, this is how I make my money, and this is what works, and I have a business to run. I don't need your opinion.
Exactly. And we're in the future now. So I have I'm not looking back. The way people used to do things back in the day is different from now. So now let's embrace it. Let's embrace Instagram. Let's embrace social media. Let's embrace AI. Let's embrace everything, because we have to be ahead. Like, we have to be in the future. Like, we are already in the future. Like, come on.
Yeah. So how are you learning all of this new technology? Like,
I'm always taking courses. Always taking courses. And I take courses especially for interior designers. For example, now I'm taking a course in AI for interior designers. So they teach us everything. And it's great to stay, on top of everything. So you're not they're never going to replace me if I know everything. I know how to handle it, They can never replace the human touch, but they can help us a lot. They can support us. They can give us the time to focus on the creative part, on the things that we love to do. This is how I see AI.
Oh, I absolutely. I mean, everyone here knows I'm an AI maxi, but at the end of the day, my expertise, my 15 plus years of working with humans is never going to replace how fast AI can do something. Because the reality is AI hallucinates, it outputs incorrectly, and it only knows what humans feed it. And a lot of it is trash. Because people that don't know what they're doing are asking it to do things for them, and they're taking that as their work and their credit. And then so the real experts can come in and showcase who they are, and it sounds like you're preparing yourself and your business for that future. So you're future-proofing everything.
Exactly. Yes. And actually, I have a lot of clients come to me. They're like, we tried this on AI, but we're stuck. We don't know how to do it anymore. And we're like, don't worry about it. Let us do the work. And this is how it goes. So yeah, people are going towards AI for decorating their rooms and spaces. But there's I believe, a human touch that will not be replaced.
And I think at the end of the day, AI can only do so much.
Exactly. For now.
For now, absolutely.
At least for now. Yeah.
But there's this thing with AI that's called human in the loop. Like, AI will help you be more productive in a certain aspect of your process, and then you bring in the human, that creative output, that final strategic touch. I call it like that frosting on the cake, and then it helps you get to that next level. It helps you, I would say, just be more productive so that you have more time to play and be creative in what your
you can
zone
focus
of
on what
genius
you
is.
want. 100%. I agree.
Yeah, and then you focus on what you love to do.
Exactly.
And then
we don't want to keep working all the time. We want to live the life, We're working because we want to live the life that we dream of. This is the point.
I think so, too. And what's funny? Growing up in a family that talks about American dream, I know my family talked about that. It was always go to school, get a degree, get the job, and then you have the white picket fence, the husband, and the kids. And then American dream is changing. Yeah. And I think a lot of people are tired of the hustle of working a job, retiring at 65, never going on a trip. until you retire, and then there's this like wave of like cute old people traveling through Europe, right? Now people want to spend their money now. They want to go to Europe now. They want to have the flexibility to live a mobile life in a way that never existed in our parents' generation.
That's right.
So I love that you're working through being that role model to your kids of, hey, daddy's a doctor and mommy's a founder. Like you can literally do anything.
Yes. I love that. It's like we show them that you can do whatever you want to do in this life. Like you go for it. Never be afraid and live now.
Yeah, I know that you believe that our environment shapes who we are and who we're becoming. How has your experience being a founder shaped who you're becoming as a founder?
Oh my God. So as I told you, I have hired designers now, and now I shifted into the role of the creative director, the CEO, which is a very new role for me because I was always the designer, the full-time designer, you know? Yeah. And now I am discovering new things about me. Like I am going outside of my comfort zone so often, and it's great the things that you discover about yourself when you change, when you move into another role, like, and we have to take it easy on yourself and let ourselves just explore.
What have you discovered about yourself that has surprised you in this new CEO era?
Oh my God. That I am, maybe I can say that I am taking more chances. Yes, because I wasn't like that type of person.
Yeah.
But now I'm taking more chances and I'm not afraid. I'm doing it scared. I'm doing it like anxious, and I'm saying like I have this mindset right now that it's a trial and error. Whatever happens, at least I tried and I learned something. So what this thing that I learned, how I'm gonna apply it into my next venture. Mm-hmm. So it's all about learning, keep focusing on yourself. And when I compare myself now into a few years back version of myself, I'm so proud of myself, you know? It's we evolve a lot and we have more potential than we think we have, always.
I always say, like, you are your own possibilities. Like, if you can dream it, that means that you can do it, even if you're scared doing it.
That's true. I love that.
I love that, too. Do you have any, like, practices that you've adopted in your founder era that help keep you grounded and sane in the middle of all the uncertainty and fear that you experience?
A lot of things. Like I love to be organized. Like I love to have my to-do list and everything, but to a point, not a lot. Like I don't want to be controlled by that to-do list and that paper. And I love to spend a lot of time reading, listening to audiobooks. I love yoga. I love meditation, sound bath. Like just to relax yourself. Like I'm focused on me now, you know? Mm-hmm. And when you focus on you, everything else follows, truly. Like it's the clarity that you gain paves the way to whatever you want to do.
I love that you say that. And it's so interesting because I've had this podcast for almost 2 years. I've met so many amazing female founders. And I think a common theme is I take care of me so I can take care of others. Yes. And that was not prevalent.
Exactly.
Before.
And growing up, that wasn't like something that was a possibility. But now, no. Take care of you first, then others.
Our mothers took care of everyone and sacrificed everything and never gave anything to themselves. And I think our generation has learned, like, pouring into others means that I need to fill my cup so I have more to fill.
Exactly. And I think our mothers taught us that. Like, take care of you. Believe in yourself, because they were like taking care of everyone else. They love us so much. They want us to be the best, you know?
Yeah.
And it's amazing, like a mother.
I'm getting so emotional. I miss my mom.
Same. Same.
Okay, are we ready to do some rapid fire questions?
No, but yeah.
No.
Joking,
I mean,
yes.
I don't even want to end because we've been having the best conversation. I think.
Thank you so much.
If you can give advice to any female founder thinking of starting a company, especially those mamas out there who are in the thick of raising babies, doing drop-offs, pickups, cleaning the house, doing all these things, being a support system for their partner, what's the best piece of advice you can give them?
Well, usually I don't like to give a lot of generic advices. Like for me, it's like hard. It's a responsibility for me to give advice to somebody else. Like who am I to give advice? Because everybody's life is different. Everybody's circumstance is different.
I love that.
But
yeah.
what I have learned in these 2 years, that doing the work is the easy part, because you're doing what you love, you're doing what you know how to do. But the hard part is not giving up, because so many times you would feel like, I want to quit, I want to give up.
Mm-hmm.
But being persistent and consistent and believing, like, no, because sometimes it's like maybe they say a hair between you and the success that you want to achieve.
Yeah.
What if the next big opportunity is one step away? That's the hardest part. If you can go, through this and find a way to ground yourself every time you want to quit and remind yourself why you started, I think you'll do great.
Be persistent and consistent.
Yes.
I can't agree more.
Yeah. And don't give up on your dreams.
Yeah. You're one hair away from your best client, your best moment, your $1 million moment.
Yes.
Yes.
Love
absolutely. All right, we're going to play some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
What is a hot take you'll actually defend?
A hot take I will definitely defend.
Mm-hmm.
These are some hard questions. Be yourself, be authentic.
Yeah.
Don't care about what other things.
Perfect. What is a movie you can watch on repeat?
I love a lot of movies, but now when you ask me, I cannot just say one thing. What I can say is I love a good movie with a good soundtrack. Oh. So if a movie have a good soundtrack, I can watch it over and over again.
What's the soundtrack that you love?
I love Bittersweet Symphony. You remember Cruel Intentions? That
Yeah.
old movie? So I used to love
That's a
that
good
song.
one.
I still do. That's on top of my head right now. But
That's perfect. What is an outfit that's your go-to when you feel like you need to be put together fast?
a dress.
A dress. Any kind of dress?
Any kind of dress.
Any kind of dress.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love a modest dress because I want to be able to feel like, I can do all the moves without caring about, I'm going to show something.
I'm
So
going
I love
to accidentally flash someone. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. And then what's your version of a perfect morning?
a perfect morning, coffee, and music. That's it. Yeah.
And then last question, are you ready?
No.
How do you mind your own business?
How do I mind my own business? One day at a time, focusing on me. Because at this stage of my life, I'm focusing on me. I am looking back a lot, tracking my progress, and just seeing the progress. It's like amazing. Because the only competition is yourself.
Yeah.
Not other people. So this is how I mind my own business.
Amazing. And where can people find you and hire you for your business?
Yeah. Well, they can find me on Instagram. My handle is A Thing for Styling. So the name started as like a hobby. I didn't expect things to blow up like this. And they can find me on my website, www.athingforstyling.com. And my name is Sara Ghalayini. You can also find me on Instagram. And yeah.
And we'll have all the links in her bio for the episode.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you. It was awesome, I love that.
Okay.
It was so raw. It was so amazing.
No, you're amazing. Thank you for
No,
being
you
here.
are.